Some zodiac signs are mix-matched from the start, and at first everything seems great until the doubt sets in. You begin to wonder what you saw in your partner and if you are even compatible at all. Do you wonder why you and your partner never get along? When did things change so much that you're no longer on the same page? What is it about your relationship that makes it feel so one-sided? And why you and your partner are always arguing? It might be that your zodiac signs are not compatible with each other. There are so many combinations of zodiac pairs that make perfect couples, but there are many more zodiac pairs that are incompatible with each other for romantic relationships. Sometimes the stars align perfectly, but sometimes they just don't work at all. They could actually make a great relationship, but it's very rare. So, don't automatically dismiss someone because your zodiac signs should not work. You never know. If you are having trouble with your significant other, and you haven't discussed your zodiac signs, you may want to look at them to see if something in the stars is keeping you apart. You might figure out why you are arguing, distant or butting heads. Looking at your zodiac signs, it is very enlightening on a person's personality. It may explain some questions as to why you are having trouble in your relationship. If you find out that you are not compatible per astrology, you can look into what the other person needs in a relationship and become aware of each other's quirks. You will be able to understand your partner much better and understand why your partner is acting in a specific way. If you are both willing to change a little bit of yourself, you may be able to make it work. Compromise and open communication between a couple in a relationship are key. With that in mind, here are some zodiac pairs that are incompatible per astrology for romantic relationships. Number 1, Capricorn and Aries. Capricorns are much more patient and thoughtful, whereas Aries is impulsive and impatient. Capricorns tend to hide their emotions while an Aries is much more open and honest about how they feel. Because a Capricorn holds in all their feelings, they quickly start to resent their Aries partner. An Aries is always on the move, quickly doing things, and like to be the first in everything they do. This causes a Capricorn anxiety and stress because they are a master of self-control and likes to see the practicality of something before they do it. Number 2, Aquarius and Taurus. An Aquarius is much more energetic and excited, where a Taurus is uptight and very overprotective. Aquarius are much more open and progressive, while Taurus likes to stick to traditions and likes practicality. An Aquarius does not like to be emotionally vulnerable, which clashes with a Taurus because they are very clingy and emotional. So, an Aquarius tends to keep their partners at arm's length, which Taurus do not like at all. Number 3, Sagittarius and Pisces. Sags are more idealistic and take a holistic approach to many situations, while Pisces are often misunderstood by Sags because they are so emotional and think outside the box. Sags will go and do things headfirst, while a Pisces will stop and ask why they are doing something, which comes across as not being supportive of their partner's decisions. Number 4, Leo and Scorpio. Leos and Scorpios are both so stubborn that they butt heads constantly. Scorpios believe they are right all of the time, which aggravates a Leo. They seem to argue over little, superficial things, like what are the pros and cons of different towels or what kind of eggs to buy. Even though they are both very passionate, the bickering quickly breaks them up. Number 5, Cancer and Libra. Cancers are very loyal and emotional, whereas a Libra can be superficial and indecisive. Without much patience, Cancers get frustrated very easily with Libras because they like to ponder each possible side of a situation. whether it be a story or outcome, or big or small, because they like to always be right and they only want the truth to be revealed because they hate being lied to. Number 6. Gemini and Virgo. Geminis and Virgos are not compatible because while a Virgo is methodical and detail-oriented, Geminis cannot sit still and are indecisive. Geminis are very open and express their emotions, while a Virgo is closed off and does not like to share their feelings. There is an emotional barrier between the two. So there you have it. Keep in mind these are some of the pairs that are incompatible. There are more and anomalies are possible.